Good morning. Snowy weather today. It's all part of the road that I drove to get down here. And you might wonder if my car over there, that SUV, is a 4x4. It's not. It's most definitely not. It has all the power on the front wheels. I tried to drive up there just to see if it was possible, and it was actually. So my hike here, I can choose. Oh, ice! I can choose to go either a round trip or just up and down, and we'll see how the weather changes or how it turns out to be when I hit the top. Yeah, hope you will join me on this snowy hike. Previous week and the week before that have occupied my mind quite a lot, and I haven't had time to calm down, to stay focused on stuff. I've been too occupied with different things going on, different things that will have, I hope they will have quite a major impact on my daily life. I will probably tell you later, but I can't elaborate anything at this point, unfortunately. Some people has to know before I go 100% public with it. This is such a major change in atmosphere and in views since the last video. The last video was very much autumny. Not autonomy, but autumny. That's my word. If it's not a real word, I just made it up. It was a lot of colors. It was rainy, cold and wet and all that stuff that belongs to autumn. And now it's winter suddenly, at least according to the looks of it. And I'm currently about 20 minutes away from where I live, just over the border to Drangedal, and yeah, this is beautiful. Snow is beautiful, I have to admit that. Yeah. Oh, muddy. Okay, now look at these feet. Rather muddy. If you watched my previous video, you know that I got rather wet on my feet. And this time I was smart. I had some plastic bags over my socks before I put my feet into the shoes. So now my shoes may be wet, but my feet won't. Although I might get cold, I might not get wet, which is great. Hiking in snow is hard, even though it's not that much snow yet. It's slippery. It's quite obvious that I'm alone on this route. I'm out of breath. It's quite obvious. No other footprints. Here you can faintly see, blue arrows. And I think I'll go over there and we'll see where I end up. It's exhausting walking in snow, especially with a backpack on. Try not to get too much snow down my jacket, and like this. I have to do that for every 100 meters or so. I'm slightly worried about being able to get up from where I parked the car. With no 4x4 and no snow plowed, it might be a struggle. Although the car is quite good, it really is, and I've been driving in winter conditions since I was 17, when I start test driving So, or maybe I was 16, I can't remember, probably 16. I think if the car does not slip, I will definitely make it up there. But if the car starts to slip and spin, yeah, I might be in deep trouble. As you can see, it's snowing quite heavily now, and I'll have to take a look at the top to see how everything is. Maybe just toss some coffee in the big hole in my face, and then turn back down, because as I mentioned, snow, car and all that BS. It's hard to tell if the snow is getting worse or better or less, that would be, because of all the trees. I don't know if it's slight wind. Whoa, it's slippery. I don't know if it's slight wind that blows the snow down, or if it's really from the skies. Anyways, it's snowing, and I guess this is kind of a snowy winter wonderland. There is a saying that all Norwegians are born with skis on their feet. at least there was a saying like that. I'm most definitely not. The last time I had skis on my feet, I was about 12 years old. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but I'm no skier. I'm no winter sports guy. I used to do some hockey for like the kids in the neighborhood and so on. We did some hockey on the evenings, but other than that, I'm no winter sportsman at all. I can light a fire, and I can keep the fire, and I can make sure there is cocoa and coffee and hot dogs and stuff for those who enjoy skiing. This is the trail. It's easy to get lost in this winter wonderland. And here we have a sign. Let's see. This is called Björkkänna. That lake you see over there. And björk is birch. And känn is, it's again a body of water. So I'm going to Sean 1 kilometer that way. I think I mentioned it last time, that what I like and dislike about snow, and the most positive thing is that it feels kind of warmer. It's not a biting cold anymore. If it's... That was a huge bird making a lot of noise. Anyways, if it's cold, really cold, and you have snow, it feels less cold in a way. It's at least not that biting cold. And snow is making everything brighter, since it's white, obviously. There's another sign I see, and it says Sean with an arrow. That means I haven't got lost in those 100 feet. Whew. I'm walking fast without even noticing it. I need to catch my breath. What I wanted to say is, I think it was a smart move with those plastic bag in the shoes, because now I feel I'm wet on my chins, on my legs, but not on my feet. That's great, because being wet on the chins is okay, but yeah, feet, oh, that's agonizing, being cold on the feet. I can't be far away now. My watch just buzzed 2 kilometers from where I started, and the sign said about 2.6. So I can't be far away, which is great. And here's another sign, Lomkjenn, which is another tiny lake called Lomkjenn. Lom, I know, it's a bird, but it's a seabird. It belongs along the coastline. So why this is called Lomkjenn, I have no idea. It's probably an old name that has changed a bit throughout the years, or maybe it has a different meaning than what I know. Lomkjenn disappears out into a stream, and sooner or later it hits the sea. Maybe it has to be in some other lakes first. Normally it is like that. You have water streaming to another lake, to a marsh, to another lake, then a stream underground, and maybe it gets soaked up in the trees and plants, and eventually some of it might hit the sea. And that's how it goes. And then the heat evaporates some of the water from the sea and other lakes, of course, and then it travels miles upon miles and get dropped as rain on another continent, maybe. And some of that water ends up as snow. I mentioned that before, the great change in weather over short distances here in the southern part of Norway. At home it was barely any snow and about +1 degree centigrade. It was actually rain coming down, so it was really slippery when I drove here. But the closer I got, the more snow it was and the colder it got. And whoa, I think that bird scared me exactly how much I scared that. Probably a forest doe or something. Pigeon, not doe. Pigeon, forest pigeon. Doe, what? That's kind of a deer, right? A female deer. Doe is she called. But pigeon in Norwegian is due, so yeah, I'll blame it on that. I think this is the last ascent. I'm amazed how well marked this trail is, even in this snow. It's not hard to get around. Well, it's hard to get around, but it's not hard to see where to head next. When you stand by a blue marking, you can easily spot the next. And when I'm standing here, I can see 3. I have one there, I have the one over the tree there, and I have a tree a bit further with blue markings on, which is amazing. As I said so many times before, it makes it so much easier for people to head out and to not be afraid to get lost. The trail is mediocre kept, but that doesn't matter because markings are very much visible from each new marking, and it's even marked on the other way back, so you don't have to know your way around here. And here is a big sign, which means I'm getting closer. The thing I'm kind of worried about is the view. Is it too foggy or too low hanging clouds to actually see anything, or will you see a winter wonderland far away? I'm at the top at least, that's positive. Whoa. 301 meters above the sea. And oh, it's slippery. It's quite grey. Not too much to shout hooray about. Let's see if we can find a tiny spot to have a fire pit, or maybe there is one around here. So because of the wind and the snow, I think I'll just have a cup of coffee, a little breather, and then I'm heading back. If it was different weather, I would probably stay a bit longer, but I'm thinking about the car and everything. I want to be able to get home before it's too much snow. think I'll do that. Yes, there was no hot dogs for me today. I brought hot dogs in my backpack along with some ketchup and some stuff. Yeah, also firewood, of course. I guess it will be next time. Better luck next time, they say. Now I chose to go the round trip. Because it seems easier this route down than going the same way back. It also seems a bit shorter actually. So, and yes, I have signal up here. Full signal on my cell phone. Along my hikes, I post small clips on my Snapchat account. And whoa, if you have Snapchat, you are very welcome to find me there. You find the link to everything in the description. As you probably know, I'm in Norway and we get snow. I just got a Snapchat from my dear friend the bear, and at home there is rain. So yeah, the difference in weather in just 15 to 20 minutes drive can be quite severe, or large, huge, whatever kind of words you want to use. seems like the snowfall has kind of slowed down, which is great. It can snow when I get home. When I'm up from this hole and on the main road again, because I've driven maybe a kilometer, 2 on a gravel road, tractor road thing, far deep into the woods. Having this high pace, I guess it's good for something, but it hurts. Walking in snow, high pace, breathing a lot of cold air. Yeah, there's a top here. Let's check it out. You can have a rather amazing view up here when the weather is clear. So I've stumbled upon some rather fresh footprints belonging to both a dog and assumably a man, by the looks of the shoe size. Maybe it's a hunter, who knows. It seems like I'm getting closer and closer to the car, and I'm somewhat positive to getting out here alive. Anyways, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more winter wonderland, that subscribe button and notification bell is waiting for you. Until next time, see you around.